A successful weekend on the Groundhop. How do you think it's gone?
Very well. You always look for clubs to give the clubs an opportunity. We've had good crowds, good football. Yeah, more than pleased.
I think what I'm really pleased about is the fact that the crowds have held up across the course of the weekend. We hoped for an average of 250, and it looks like we're going to get that.
And why did you choose Wales this time, South Wales?
Well, we've always
14 years of it.
Yeah.
Started here, and we're back.
Yeah, we basically started in 2002, isn't it? So, and we were in South Wales till 2009. Went up to Mid Wales for 3 years, then North Wales for 3, and now back here for another 3. This is year 2 of 3. So yeah, this is like my home turf, South Wales. So I'm always pleased to be back here.
And what's your highlights for the weekend for each of you?
Oh, crikey!
It's a good question.
It isn't it?
I think my highlight is the way that the clubs have stepped up to the plate, and the fact that we can guide clubs to a certain degree with what to do, make suggestions, but then we leave them to fill in the blanks, and then we watch what clubs do and how they do their food, how they do various other things to raise money, and the clubs have done brilliantly. The hosting has been top notch this year. It really has.
Tony Revile for me. For exactly Chris's reasons. You love a club that hasn't actually got that much in terms of facilities. I mean, fundamentally, it's a railed-off pitch in a public park.
Yeah.
But you just make it levitate, and they did their curry. Their social media stuff was superb. Their Twitter polls, what should we have, chicken tikka or curry? Yeah. Oh, we'll have both. And I haven't seen the books yet, but I'm pretty certain they made an absolute killing on it. Good luck to them.
I think they will have as well. I mean, you look at Trebannock with their ground high up in the Rhondda Valley, with the big water towers behind it, and the lovely views across, and a nice big bank to watch the game on. I mean, that was.
There are worse ways to spend a Saturday morning.
And if anyone's watching and they've never been on a Groundhop, what would you urge them to do? Or
come on one.
Yeah.
Because they are at the end of the day great fun. It's not just about football. We've had 11 games, but staying where we stay, there's a good camaraderie aboard the coach. And staying where we stay in Treforest, we've got a lovely pub at the bottom of the road that we all congregate at in the evening, and it's a very, very good social side to it.
So www.grandaysout.com.
It'll be underneath the line, won't it?
You can put the strap line in later.
And what's the next hop for you guys?
North Berkshire, my baby. That's on the 19th of September. We've got a precursor game at Milton United, and then we've got 3 games. One at a one-off ground, which is called the Diamond Light Source. It's got big radio telescopes in the background. It looks like something at a Jodrell bank. Then we're on to Harwell International, which is absolutely gorgeous ground in Harwell, needless to say. And then we're watching Westminster. No, we're not in central London. They're named after Westminster College, and they play at the old Appleton Stars ground. And again, that's a beautiful part of the world. And I've spoken to the clubs already. We've had meetings. There'll be programmes, badges, again like here, interesting catering, and it should be a great day out.
On to the final game of the Groundhop weekend. How do you think it's gone for the league?
It's been a really, really successful time for the league. The weather's been very, very kind to us. People have seen the best of the fantastic South Wales scenery. They've seen a wide variety of footballing styles, footballing sides, from a quintessential old ground in sort of Brecon to very many sort of humble lived-in stadiums. They've seen the biggest pitch in South Wales at sort of Penrith Cons, and it's been a fantastic advert for the South Wales Alliance League, and fingers crossed the Groundhoppers will be back this time next year, so that they can sample a lot more what the Alliance League has to offer.
And what do you think it's benefited for the clubs in the league?
It's benefited for the clubs. Well, it's been a massive payday for the clubs. In fairness to sort of many clubs, it's sort of probably been their sort of biggest ever game. All of the clubs have sort of risen to the occasion magnificently. In terms of sort of catering, there's sort of been a wide range of sort of local produce on offer. There's been a wide variety of sort of products on offer in terms of sort of memorabilia, shirts, key rings, programs, and it looks like a lot of clubs have actually. Is that a lot of hard-working people who put an awful lot of effort into this weekend, and their sort of clubs hopefully have actually sort of reaped these sort of financial rewards from it, and hopefully they can use that money for the benefit of their clubs throughout the course of the season.
And what would you say to people who haven't come on this hop today, if they were looking at the league to come and visit? What would you say to try and get them in?
First thing I would say to actually sort of get them in is it's a fantastic league. It's honest, decent football. There's an awful lot of lovely clubs in this league run by an awful lot of decent, hard-working people who actually love their clubs, give up hours of their time, week in, week out, and hopefully the proof of the pudding has been in some of the games I've actually sort of seen today. If people want to look at the results online, they can see that there's sort of been a number of tight games. There's also been a sort of wide. There's also been many goals scored. There's been some quite spectacular goals, and all I would say is please keep posted on sort of Ground Top UK. It is fantastic value for money, in some lovely scenery, in some lovely seeing some lovely clubs, and seeing grassroots football in wonderful surroundings.
And what's your highlight for the weekend?
Highlight for the weekend, I just think the smiles on people's faces, the way in which the clubs within the league have actually really embraced the sort of whole concept. They've worked hard, they've made everyone feel welcome, and the massive amount of positive feedback that we sort of had from the ground toppers who sort of come from all over the country. We've even had a couple from sort of Germany, and it's just the positive feedback that we've actually sort of received both from sort of clubs themselves and sort of ground toppers. Lots of whom actually sort of came back last year. They've actually really enjoyed the hop this year and last year, and fingers crossed they'll actually come back next year.